Hello everyone. Today let's solve the problem number 238, product of array except self. So what the question states here, we are given an integer array nums. You can clearly see here, this one I'm speaking of, we are given an array integer nums and we have to return the array answer. This one we have to return the array answer such that answer of I is the product of all elements except nums of I. So when I say answer of this one, answer of I is the product of all the elements except nums of I, whatever the number that we are considering except that one, we have to multiply all the numbers and we have to get the answer from each of them, right? So that's what they are saying in the simple term. So we cannot use division here. They have strictly mentioned if we would have made the division, we would have got the answer easily. So they have strictly mentioned that we cannot make use of the division, or we cannot use division, and the algorithm must run in big of n time, and the algo or the algorithm must run in big of n time. So that's what they have given here. All the products will fit in 32-bit integer. So they have clearly mentioned here all the products will fit in 32-bit integer. We don't have to worry about that. So one thing you have to keep in mind is we cannot make use of division, and the algorithm must run in big of n time. These two things basically we have to keep in mind. Sorry, not the one thing. So let's come to the example part here. So first example, just give me a second here. So yeah, here in this case we have 1 2 3 4. First we will exclude 1, so it will be 2 into sorry, just give me a second. Let me directly write this one itself. So we will exclude this one. So first it will be 2 into 3 into 4. 2 into 3 into 4 will be 24, quite obviously, right? Next we will exclude 2. Now it will be 1 into 3 into 4. 1 into 3 into 4 will be 12, quite obviously. Next we will exclude 3. So excluding 3, we will multiply 1 into 2 into 4. 1 into 2 into 4 is nothing but 8 here in this case. So next part, we will exclude 4. It will be 1 into 2 into 3, nothing but 6. So the output that we got here is 24, 12, 8, 6. So that's what they have shown here, 24, 12, 8, 6. That's what they have said in the question, excluding the number that we are considering. So except that we have to multiply all the numbers and get the value from it, right? And we have to display that one in the array. So let's come to the example 2, the next part here. So we have minus 1 1 0 minus 3 minus 3. We don't have to worry, we don't have to calculate at all here in this case. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So only excluding 0 we will get one value, nothing but here 1 into minus 1 into 3 is minus 3. Minus 3 into minus 1 into 3 is 3. 3 into, sorry, what is this 1? This is not the 3. Just give me a second, let me delete this one. So yeah, oh sorry, this one is 1, I thought 3. So yeah, minus 1 into 1 is nothing but minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 3 is 3. Minus into minus 3. 3 into 3 is nothing but 9. Only for this one we will get the value. All other values has to be multiplied by 0. So we will get 0 itself in this case. So the output will be quite obviously 0 0 9 0 0. Right? So I hope this part is completely clear. Easy to understand, right? I hope this part is completely clear. This is how we got the output 0 0 9 0 0. So what shall we do first? Let's discuss the approach. So let's discuss the approach followed by the complexities before writing the code, and then let's write the code. First, as usual, let's discuss the approach. So I have considered the same first example that they have given in the question so that it will be easier to understand. We have already discussed this one, man, right? How we got the answer. So this one, nums 1 2 3 4 we have. So first we will exclude this one. This will be 24. When we exclude this one and multiply 1 into 3 into 4, it will be 12. And when we exclude 3, it will be 1 into 2 into 4, nothing but 8. When we exclude 4, it will be 1 into 2 into 3, nothing but 6. So this is how we got the answer. So how can we write this in the form of code? Let's see the approach first, and then let's write the code. So first thing that you have to keep in mind here is, we need to keep in mind here is, so we will be going with the prefix and suffix approach, right? So we will be going with the prefix and suffix products using the hash map approach. Basically we'll be going with the hash map. So you can just say we can just go with the prefix and suffix products, right? Why is hash map required here? So while calculating the, after calculating, before making use of the prefix and suffix, we have to calculate the prefix and save the numbers somewhere, right? So save the number somewhere. So that's where hash map will be handy. So we will be calculating the prefix initially, we'll get certain value, we'll be storing in the hash map. We will be getting same thing we'll be doing with the suffix as well. So we will be calculating suffix products and we will get certain value and we will store that one in the hash map, and finally we will retrieve from both and then we will multiply prefix into suffix to get the final answer, right? So that is where hash map is completely handy. I hope this is clear. When I show you the calculation by taking the first example here, you will understand why hash map is required and why we are going with or why we are making use of prefix and suffix products here, right? So this one I am speaking of, this part I am speaking of. I hope this is clear, right? Now, first thing we have to do here is step-by-step calculation. Let's see how we got the output 24, 12. This one I'm speaking of 24, 12, 8, and 6. So let me come here. So this one, yeah. So here, first we are going with a prefix pass. First itself I'll show you. Sorry for that. Yeah, this one, next we'll be going with the suffix pass. First we'll be going with the prefix pass and then we'll be going with the suffix pass, and then we multiply both of them, right? So first let's see the prefix pass. So we will multiply the elements before the current index. That is why before the current index, this before word is very important. So this is what we will be doing for the prefix pass. As the name itself states that it is the prefix pass, right? So we will be multiplying the elements before the current index here. So the answer that we get here is, or the prefix that we get here is 1126. How we got the 1126? We are dealing with the index here. Index 0 means initial value is, we will consider 1. Initial value we will consider 1 for index 0, and for the index 1 we directly consider 1, right? For the index 2 we will be multiplying this one with this one, 1 into 2, nothing but 2, right? So now this one with 2. So initially we multiplied 1 with 1, then we multiplied 1 with 2. This we are playing with the index part, right? Not the array part. Still, we haven't considered the array elements yet, so don't get confused here. We are just going with the prefix pass, nothing but we are multiplying elements before the current index, just for the final calculation purpose. So we will do this one and we'll save this one in the hash map. So just keep this in mind. Next part here is, so 1 into 2 we did. Here we got 2. The next part is we got 2 and we have index 3 here. So this one is index 0, 0 index, right? 0, 1, 2, 3. That is why we are considering 0, 1, 2, 3 here. Now we got the output to 2 into 3 here. This one I'm considering 2 into 3 is nothing but 6. So this is how we got 1 into 1 into 1, 1, 2, and 6 as output. Don't get confused here. I hope we are completely clear with the calculation part for the prefix pass, right? Easy to understand. So here 1, 1, 2, 6 we got. So next, let's move on with the suffix pass here. Suffix pass, what we will be doing here, we will multiply the elements after the current index. So in the prefix pass, we are multiplying the this one elements. Basically, before the current index here, we will be multiplying the elements after current index. So after is the term that we need to keep in mind. So we are going with the suffix, right? Not the prefix this time. So I hope this is clear. So next thing here is we are going with the first thing we will be going with the index 3. Index 3, so just give me a second here. Yeah, index 3 will go with 1 first. Index 3 will go with 1, right? Index 3 will go with 1. Index 2, what we will do? We will go with 4. So index 2, what we'll do? We'll go with 4, right? So this is fine. Index 3, what we will do? This one I'm speaking of. Index 2, we went with 4. So in for the index 1, it will be 3 into 4, right? 3 into 4. This one I'm speaking of. 3 into 4. So this one will be quite obviously 12. For the index 0, it will be 2 into 3 into 4, quite obviously. This whole three things, right? Because we are considering the suffix part here, suffix pass. So just give me a second. Yeah, first for the index 3 it was 1, for the index 2 it was 4, for the index 1 sorry, for the index 3 it is 1, for the index 2 it is 4, for the index 1 it is 3 into 4 nothing but 12, for the index 0 we are considering three numbers, last three numbers excluding 1, this will be 24. So now we got 1, 4, 12 and 24 for the suffix pass, right? So I hope this is clear. Prefix and the suffix pass, we are just getting this one for the final multiplication, right? So now after doing this, we got 1, 4, 12 and 24 here, right? So this is index 3, this is index 2, this is index 1, and the final one is index 0, right? So this is fine. So again I'll just come here. For this one is this is for index 0, this is for index 1, and this is for index 2, and this is for index 3, right? So now after doing this one, now currently we have saved this one on the hash map, the prefix pass and the suffix pass, the value that we have got, we have saved that one in the hash map. Finally what we will do, we will multiply prefix of I into suffix of I. So finally, we'll multiply prefix of I into suffix of I. Here index of 3, we got 6. Index of 3, we got 6, right? Just give me a second here. Yeah, index of 3, we got 6. 6 into 1 will be 6. This one I'm speaking of, right? Index 3, index 3, don't get confused here. This one index 3 comes first, here index 3 comes last. 6 into 1 is 6. Next we will go with the index 2 basically. Index 2 into index 2 here, right? So we will